We're set up on the tripod. So right now, today is Wednesday, July the 1st. It's around 9 a.m. We've just traveled down from Midland, Ontario, with the aid of an absolutely amazing trail angel, Albert. We're very, very appreciative to Albert for bringing us here today. But we're at the trailhead for the Ganaraska Trail, southern terminus, here in Port Hope, Ontario. And we're going to be starting a 500-kilometer hike to Glen Huron, Ontario, and hopefully a successful through hike of the Ganaraska Trail. Hey, it's Gary here, trail name Jasper. Welcome to my channel. And you know what? Let's get to it. So the first 15 minutes on trail, interesting, along the side of the Ganaraska River, absolutely beautiful. Ahead of me, well ahead of me, you can see Andre. Now Andre, I'm hiking this trail with on this particular hike, and Andre is a PCT, a crown holder, class of 2019. So yeah, just a real quick update, 15 minutes into the trail. Really interesting bridge. Again, all part of day one. Just maybe an hour and a half into the hike now, maybe. But a beautiful little bridge. Little country kind of stream, but there hasn't been much rain lately, so the stream's not really running that strongly, but just a beautiful little bridge. Really well made, and an awful lot of work has actually gone into the craftsmanship of this bridge. Absolutely amazing. Okay, let's keep going. So right now, I'm sat under this beautiful tree. It's one of these kind of, 28, 30 degrees Celsius kind of days. We found this really nice, gorgeous little tree, mowed grass, right at the side of a country road that we've been walking down for quite a ways. Andre's homemade banana bread. Excellent. So we're taking a break. Having some electrolyte water, banana bread. Life is good. It doesn't get any better than this. It's an absolutely gorgeous location. The air is just clean and fresh. The countryside, you know what? I'm so glad to be here today. In fact, there's nowhere else I'd rather be right now. You know what? We're going to talk to you in a little bit after I've had this break and we get going again. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Now, a beautiful little spot, a little kind of handmade bridge. Little bit rickety, little bit bouncy. Across we go. I'd actually seen videos of other hikers at this section of the trail coming across this bridge, and I actually thought this bridge was further up the trail. Maybe there's another one, I don't know, but it's roped tree trunks, cedar tree trunks. Awesome. Whoever built that, or if it's the trail kind of volunteers that built that, kudos to them, because that is so cool. Okay, we're doing just fine. Day progresses. We're somewhere around 11 kilometers into the day so far. Let's keep going. So right now, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And you know what, we're somewhere around maybe 18, 19, 20 kilometers into the day, something like that. But we're at an amazing little location called Campbellcroft Mill. It's an old abandoned mill. On the right side of me is just kind of swamp, flat water. And on this side, where it's dammed, rushing water, and I just filtered a liter of water out of there and it was just fine. It is lunchtime today. For lunch, whole wheat pitas with Havarti cheese. The Havarti cheese is courtesy of my friend behind me, Andre. Say hello, Andre.
Hello, how you doing?
He's doing fine. So yeah, what a great little place to kind of have a break and just rest for a while. Hot day, and the heat is kind of telling on us a little bit, wearing us down. But as I say, we're approaching about 20 kilometers in for the day, so that's pretty good. Won't be too long before we'll be looking for a place to actually call home for the night. But it's still maybe around 1:30, so we've still got some time. Anyhow, I'm going to enjoy my lunch. I'm going to make sure I drink half a liter of water anyhow, so I can refilter some more water, and we'll be hitting the trail. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye. The end of day one, and would you believe our first trail magic on the Ganaraska Trail? A really nice guy. His name's Chris. He met us right here at the kind of trailhead where we're camping tonight. I'll show you the camp later with the tent set up. And we asked him, when we were talking to him, we mentioned about water. He said, oh, stand by, give me your bottles. He took him back to his home just a couple of minutes down the street in his truck, and he came back with filled ice cold water and freezy pops. Doesn't get any better than that. So hey, there's our first trail magic, day one on the Ganaraska Trail. I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye-bye. So, end of day one. My camp set up for the night right behind me. I've had my dinner. Tonight I just went with something simple. I just didn't feel like cooking. So I went with a cereal and a Kit Kat bar, of course my coffee and my electrolyte drink. And that's fine for now. I'll probably have a little snack before I actually turn in. Not sure what time it is, but it's not late. Maybe 6:30 or something. 6 o'clock, 6:30 maybe. But the end of a great day. The hike, hot, sweaty, and challenging. It's been good. It's been a very interesting hike, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Taste of coffee here. So tomorrow, well, tomorrow we will probably hit the trail pretty early, just to kind of take advantage of the cooler temperatures. And you know what? We'll probably do at least another 25 kilometers tomorrow, but who knows? We'll see. We'll take tomorrow as it comes. In this Ganaraska forest, a gentleman was telling us there's some kind of a welcome kind of center, which is about 13 kilometers from here. And apparently there we can get water and so on, so that'll be fine. Great place to maybe have lunch. We'll see. Okay, guys. Trail name Jasper here. End of day one. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning. Well, day two, somewhere around 6:15 a.m. We're starting from about the 25 kilometer mile marker here on the Ganaraska Trail. Day two. My hiking buddy Andre, he left just about 10 or 15 minutes or so before I did. I was a little slower getting packed up, but on this particular section we're on right now, we're in the Ganaraska forest, and further up this trail, about 13 kilometers, we're told, is a welcome center with washrooms and water. So that's probably where we'll meet for lunch today. But right now, again, the beginning of day two, Ganaraska Trail. Port Hope, Ontario to Gleneuron, Ontario, 500 kilometers. Bugs are out. Let's get to it. So far, maybe about, an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes or so into day two. There's a nice gentle breeze coming through the trees, which is very welcome. It's going to be another hot, kind of stinky day today. Probably around, I don't know, 31, 32 degrees Celsius, or whatever that is, upper 80s anyhow, approaching 90 Fahrenheit, I'm sure. Trail goes well. It's actually, here in the Ganaraska forest, the trail is kind of sandy, so it's not quite as firm as it could be underfoot, and the sand is quite soft in certain areas, so quite a bit of energy is being used moving forward, but it's also a lot of horses, dirt bikes, ATVs, and in the wintertime snowmobile kind of trail. Really, really nice. Very, very interesting. The sun's just now really starting to kind of rise into the sky above the tree line. And it's, I'm going to say, maybe we're approaching maybe somewhere around, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Beautiful day. Trail is amazing. And as I keep saying, nowhere else I'd rather be. Well, along the trail, we just came to this really, really, really interesting tree. And we have two choices. Actually, we have three choices. There's a choice behind us.
4 or 5.
Well, there's 5 choices. Well, we'll eliminate one because we came down one. So we've got 5 choices here. So
And a roundabout.
I'm going to sit here and take a lunch break, and Andre's going to go ahead for an hour and see if he gets the right trail. Well, just kidding. Okay, so where are we? It says, well, big sign over here, welcome to the Ganaraska Forest. We've been in the Ganaraska Forest since we actually arrived here last night. But super, super interesting. Lots of outdoors facility, especially if you're a horse rider, ATV, dirt bike rider, that kind of thing. And snowmobile in the winter. Absolutely amazing location.
And a porta potty.
Oh, and a porta potty. Huh, okay, let's keep going down this trail. Welcome, City of Kawartha Lakes. Catch the Kawartha spirit. Population 73,000 people. Wow. The day progresses well. It's about 11 a.m. and we're probably up to 16, 17 kilometers so far for the day. We've got quite a push to what looks like a reasonable water source, and maybe a nice area to camp for the night, but I'm not sure. But that's still another 17, 18 kilometers up the trail. So we've still got quite a push to do before we can call this day an end. But so far, what an absolutely beautiful day. There's a nice breeze right now, and we're just walking. We've just came out of the forest and we're just walking along the side of a major highway here. But anyhow, an amazing day. Our northbound hike continues. Wow. Let's keep going. Just ahead of me, there's Andre. Right here, a perfect little place for lunch. We're somewhere around the 45 to 46 kilometer kilometer marker, if you will, of the beginning of the hike, day 2, and a perfect little river stream, fresh, beautiful, cool, kind of almost mountain water. Absolutely perfect for a lunch break, to filter water. Perfect. The trail progresses. Something I want to mention is about actually the sleep shelter that I have right now. And this arrived at my house, first of all, just about a day before I was due to depart on this particular hike. So I broke all my cardinal rules by bringing it with me without thoroughly testing this particular shelter. However, last night, well, no rain. It was actually a perfect night. But what I do like about my shelter so far is the space. I love the space in there. Now, this shelter I'm using is, again, it's another Mountain Gear warehouse, but this is their 2-man dome tent. So this is, I believe, something a little different, or a new product line for Mountain Gear Warehouse. I do have their 2-man tent, but this is their 2-man dome tent. And so Last night was the first night actually using it for camping as a shelter. And I just love the space. Obviously, haven't had it in the rain or any real weather yet, but when I do, I'll fill you in on that too. But right now, I think as a promo, because this is a new product line for Mountain Gear Warehouse, you buy these tents for like 90 bucks. Hey, who knows? Just saying, the trail is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful today. Hot, 32 degrees Celsius. I just showed you my little lunch spot back there, and that water in that river was absolutely beautiful and icy cold, and I had to bathe my feet in there and filled up my drinking water. It was perfect. Okay, just a little update. Just a little update. Whew, hot. So right now we're finishing the end of a hot, long, grueling day. 38 kilometers today, probably around somewhere between 32 to 34 degrees Celsius. No idea what that would be with the Uberdex. But you know what? Just take a look behind me at this beautiful sunset through the trees. How awesome is that? Hey, it's been a great day. It's been a hard day. It's been a challenging day. And I think so far at the end of day 2, we're around 63 kilometers after the 38 kilometers today, into our Ganaraska Trail through hike. The tents, both Andre and I are set up right where you can see us, right behind the pavilion at, I think it's called Windy Ridge Conservation area. Of course, the pavilion and the washrooms are closed, but this little bit of grass right here serves amazingly well as home after a hot, hard day. Hey, Gary here, trail name Jasper, and you know what? We're going to talk to you in the morning because I want to go to bed now. You guys have a great night.